Hello everyone, I'm Sir Kneif. I want to make a vlog announcing that I am finally upgrading my computer. So, the year 2019 started, I had a goal, or I had two goals actually. First goal was to graduate and get my GED. Second goal was to try and attempt to upgrade my computer. The year, 11 months by, all of a sudden we're in December, and I've got jack shit for my new computer except for a Samsung 970 EVO Plus little M.2 SSD. I had nothing else picked out. Fortunately, with the help of my parents and all, I was very, very lucky they decided to help me out. I'm able to do a whole new build. I'm getting new everything. The only thing coming out of this rig is going to be my my drives. So I got most of the parts here now. I was going to show off and talk a little bit about them. I'm still waiting for the case, which I'll have some pictures pop up on the case because the case still won't be here for like, what is it? Today's the 3rd when I'm recording this. It won't be here till like the 9th or the 10th. And the cooler, it's a Fractal Design AIO water cooler. It won't be here for another day or two. So, but since I got most of the parts now, figure, show them off. I'm very excited to use these. Some of these things are first times for me, like my power supply. It's fully modular. Let me actually go ahead and grab it. Oh, heavy son of a bitch. Alright, got it. The box in my lap. Here we go. Take the styrofoam off. And so here, let go styrofoam. Thank you. So here we are. We got the Thermaltake 850 watt Gold Plus fully modular RGB power supply. It also comes with a smart fan feature, which basically determines how much electricity the thing is using. And the more electricity you're using, the faster your fan will spin. Whether or not it's any good is beyond me, but in theory it sounds pretty cool. This is my first modular power supply, so this is also my first bag of cables. I've built 3 PCs and I've worked on 6 PCs, 6 desktops. And this is my first one that I'm getting to have a modular power supply. So that's something I'm really excited for. I hate non-modular power supplies. I hate just leaving the cables and shit hanging about. Because, like, honestly, I end up not using half of them sometimes. They just sit there and lay about and shit. So, this would be nice. Get this little cloth back on here. Want to look all nice and pretty. Slide that bad boy back in. Come on. I've already opened everything and looked through everything. I was looking for any physical and visible damage I could find. I'm not going to be able to tell if there's any internal damage until I build the system next week, but most of this shit's covered. Like this has a 10-year, the power supply has a 10-year warranty. Bobo's got like a 2-year warranty, I think. So, and then I think Amazon covers most of this shit for 15 to 30 days. The next thing on the list is my RAM. So I'm currently using 32 gigs of DDR4 at 2800 or 3000 speed. Now I mainly only got the RAM for the looks because I want to have more RGB. But this is also a really fast RAM compared to my current RAM. This is right here is a 16 gig at 3600. It's T-Force RGB. I've got 2 of them. This is the second box here. And these damn things are heavy. Like, holy shit, these are heavy. If you took all my current RAM sticks and put them together, 1 or 2 of these would outweigh all 4 of them. And it is ridiculous. I picked these up and I had no idea this was the RAM. I thought they sent me the wrong item just for the fact of how heavy it is. I've never held RAM that was so heavy. Come on, box. These boxes that they send this shit in is always annoying. Next up, we got an MSI MPG Z390 Gaming Pro Carbon motherboard. Here's the box. It's upside down for y'all, but it's still pretty. This is also my first motherboard that's going to be using a type of RGB lighting system. MSI uses Mystic lighting, and both my case and my RAM is Mystic Light compatible. That's another reason why I got that type of RAM. And I got lucky. There was a free upgrade. You could go from 3000 speed to 3600 for the same price. Now, I have not actually taken this one out. I just looked through the plastic. I was saving it because I wanted to look at it on camera. Oh my god, let's see if I can get this out without pulling off any of that excess plastic. There we go. This thing is beautiful. to full. Right there. Only downside is it's a little short on the USBs on the back. I'm used to using 6. I'm actually downgraded to using 5 now. But yeah, I was used to using 6, so that's gonna be weird. This right here is a little M.2 shield. Not used to having one of those. All mine have just been straight up exposed, so God, this is a pretty motherboard. And along the side, you can see some of it on the bottom. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but I believe these right here that my finger is near is those are all the RGB lights. Because this motherboard lights up and it looked pretty in the screenshots. Slide her back in her little bag. The freaking boxes are so close to the actual size of the item, it's almost impossible to get back in sometimes. Damn you! Alright, that's good. Close that. Close and close. Alright. Next, go chair. Next item is a CPU. It's an i7 9700K 8-core, 8-thread CPU. This is not the. This is a nice upgrade from my 6700K. I don't know if it's gonna focus on that. Focus. There you go. 9700K. It's not the biggest upgrade, and honestly, I really didn't need to upgrade the CPU. But the reason I wanted to go ahead and do it is because my mom is on the generation that the 6700K is. She's using the Pentium G4560 dual-core gaming CPU. So if I get the 9700K and upgrade it, she can take my 6700K, and then everyone in my house will have full-on, like, dedicated graphics, like good dedicated graphics card, good CPUs, good RAM, all that shit. Speaking of graphics cards, we are rocking the Gigabyte GeForce RTX 2080 Super. Whew, I am so fucking excited to use this graphics card. Just the performance compared to my 1060. My 1060 is starting to lag in some games. Resident Evil 2, I had to play on like medium settings. Not that big of a deal. But like Red Dead Redemption 2, terrible on PC. I know the game's unoptimized. I've seen some of like 2080 Ti's and shit barely run it on 2K resolution or 1440p resolution. I'm sure they've changed it some, but still, a 1060. They say you can run it, like they recommend it's 1060 and shit. No, 1060 lowest settings still lags, drop down to 30s and 40 FPS. Again, I was playing after like the first few days of it launching, and then get her out of her bag. Shit, I dropped the other box. But here it is. The other cool thing about this is my first graphics card that I have that have real fans. A couple years ago, when I had my parents like look at some GPUs, they bought it for me as a Christmas gift. It was a 1060, and then we needed to go with the cheapest option at the time. And blower style fans, which are atrocious, they're a disgrace to mankind. They generally, not always, but generally are the cheapest graphics card variant you can get, and so I couldn't get a custom cooler or anything, so I've got just the Asus stock cooler, not stock cooler, blower cooler on my 1060, and this son of a bitch gets hot. I know the 2080 is going to get hot, but the 3 fans I've read does help keep it cool, and even just idling to keep it at 36, my 1060, to keep it at 36 degrees Celsius, the fan would have to run at 40 to 50%, and even with headphones on, there's a chance you can hear it. His blowers are just terrible. Terrible. I'm gonna slide back in here. And there we go. But yes, honestly, all these parts are early. They were supposed to arrive tomorrow. Just showing the box off one more time. I'm so excited for it. But yeah, they're all supposed to arrive tomorrow. And the first one, which was a CPU, arrived today. I had to sign for it and shit. And then all these other Amazon parts just showed up. And I could not think of, like, this could not have arrived on a better day. It would have only been even better if the cooler had arrived today. Because today, Halo Reach launched on PC, or the Master Chief Collection has officially launched with the Reach variant, and I was finally able to relive childhood memories with my friend Chan. We met on Halo 3, and then to be able to go through and replay all of our childhood memories and shit on PC, because we're both PC Master Race now. It's just amazing. We had a blast. That's actually why I look rough and I'm tired. We have been playing since a little bit before 8 o'clock. It is midnight now. And we're going through and we're playing the story mode on Legendary. We're trying to get it done on Legendary, relive the story and shit before we go do matchmaking and firefight. So, yeah, just want to make a little quick update vlog. I say quick, but I mean it's like 11 minutes at this point. Just a few more minutes and it will be in the ballpark of a Let's Play, but I think that's all I want to show off. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm really excited. Like, I saw these boxes and I opened it up and I can't describe like the emotion that took over. I was so excited. Computers have significantly changed my life, and to be able to have parents who would go out of their way to help me get this. I'm paying for half of the PC. I think it was around $17.50. I'm actually paying more than half. I've already put down $380 on it, and I'm paying another $750 over the next couple months to pay back my parents and all. So I actually paid gonna be around $1,100. My parents have paid about $700, but still that $700 is incredible. And if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't have got it. But I was so excited to see this. I knew I had to make a video. I really wish I had the cooler to show it off, but like I said, I'll have the cooler in the case, have some photos and all pop up. Sad that I can't have them here. And I'll make another vlog whenever the PC's built and it's all set up and ready to go. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode.